Hindarsfjall, one of the smallest islands in the Skellige Isles. Though Hindarsfjall is small, it has quite an extensive history of events ranging from mass murders to ancient prophecies in regards to the end of the world. In this Witcher lore video, we're going to be taking a closer look at the island of Hindarsfjall and the events that have occurred there. Quickly before we start, I'd just like to say thanks to all you guys that have stuck around with my irregular upload schedule. It really does mean a lot to me that I can still carry on with my life without losing everything on here, so to speak. So yeah, seriously, thanks to all you guys that stick around, it means a lot. But yeah, if you're new, please consider subscribing to keep up with the lore videos that I do upload, and if you enjoy the video, please leave a like and check out my other lore videos. There'll be a card for you in the top right. Before we get into some of the events that have occurred on this island, let's take a look at the geographical makeup of this island. Hindarsfjall is located to the east of the main island in Skellige, and is quite distinguishable by the large mountain located in the middle, which gives a nice view of the whole island. Like anywhere in Skellige, there is no shortage of snow, wildlife and greenery, which can be found all throughout this island. Hindarsfjall also contains 3 main settlements located in the east, west and south of the island. To the west of Hindarsfjall is the settlement of Lofoten, which was once described as a rich and vibrant village. This was until the village was ravaged and left a crumbling mess after being destroyed by the Wild Hunt during their search for Ciri, who had taken refuge there for a short time. The vibrant days of this village are shown in a flashback of the time Ciri stayed there. The small village was shown as a nice, safe community that boasted not just its bathhouse, but also its geographical location in regards to how close it was to Freya's garden, located not far to the north. The people of Skellige have a strong belief in Freya and pray to her for many different reasons, which is why the people of Lofoten take pride in residing near this garden. Even with the ideal location, what's left of Lofoten after the attack from the Wild Hunt is not much compared to what it used to be. I mean, even the once popular bathhouse is closed, and when walking through the village, it's not uncommon to hear the cries of sorrow from the beat down locals. This small village, along with the other villages on Hindarsfjall, are ruled by Clan Heime, but we'll get into that more later on. To the south is the once abandoned village of Lurthen. Like Lofoten, this village is also ruled by Clan Heime, and has also had its fair share of troubles. The troubles I am referring to is that of the infestation of harpies and Irenia that once gripped this village. These harpy hybrids swarmed Lurthen one day out of nowhere, causing the local populace to flee. Though unlike Lofoten, these troubles were resolved one day by Geralt, which allowed the people to return to the village. The only other claim to fame Lurthen has is the story of one inhabitant named Peter Pius, who was said to be able to drink an entire barrel of mead in one go and still stay standing. The fact that that story is one of the only things known about this village shows you how much goes on there. The third and final village on Hindarsfjall is located to the east and is the largest village on the island. This is the village of Larvik, which is the home base of Clan Heime. Being the largest village on the island, naturally it contains a tavern, an armourer, a blacksmith and a general goods merchant. The Jarl of Larvik is Donar Arn Hindar, who is also the head of Clan Heime. Donar is a highly respected Jarl and is also the eldest current Jarl in all of Skellige. Donar is known for his composure and ability to remain civil in any situation, though there was one notable occasion where this composure was broken during a heated discussion with Madman Lugos, the Jarl of a rival clan. Like many of the other inhabitants of Hindarsfjall, Donar is a man of God and held his faith in Freya in high regards. However, this strong belief did not extend to the gods of the continent, which is common knowledge, as there are many stories of Donar from his younger years going on raids, which involved raiding the rich sanctuaries of gods on the continent. Now that we've got an understanding of the layout of villages on the island, let's get into some of the stories this island is home to. Let's start with one of the most recent and well-known stories, the story of Morkvarg. Who is Morkvarg? Morkvarg was a notorious and cruel pirate feared by many. Morkvarg would sail the seas with his crew, pillaging and raping his way through villages, doing whatever he pleased. Morkvarg boasted that he feared no man or monster, yet some rumours started circulating that he feared the wrath of the gods. These rumours emerged due to one occasion where Morkvarg called off a raid due to coming across a bad omen. One of his crewmen antagonised Morkvarg about this, saying he finds it funny how Morkvarg boasts braveness, yet is afraid of omens sent by the gods. This didn't end well for the crew member, who received a knife between the ribs and was thrown overboard. This enraged Morkvarg and directly assaulted his ego. Morkvarg felt as if he was being personally challenged, to which he made the plan to sail to Hindarsfjall with his crew to accept said challenge. Morkvarg planned to ransack the Garden of Freyr to show everyone he has no fear of what gods can do. Morkvarg arrived at the Garden of Freyr in the middle of a ceremony, to which him and his crew rounded up the priestesses and bound them. With the priestesses bound, Morkvarg attempted to make his way further into the garden to begin raiding the place, but the arch-priestess, Ulver, attempted to stop him. This tempted Morkvarg's short temper, to which he responded by lashing out and cutting her along with the rest of the priestesses down, sparing no one. As the priestesses lay on the blood-soaked cobble, Ulver attempted to utter the words of a curse to be placed on Morkvarg. This was widely believed to be the curse that turned Morkvarg into his werewolf form, but this is not the case. The curse was placed on Morkvarg by a man named Einar, who was a member of Morkvarg's crew. The reason Einar placed this curse was because he himself, like many other Skelligers, was a god-fearing man, and because of this, he was disgusted by what Morkvarg had done to the gods when he destroyed Freyr's garden. Einar placed this curse on Morkvarg not long after the raid with the use of a cursed wolf pendant he was given to him by his father. The curse placed on Morkvarg bound him to the garden for eternity as a werewolf with everlasting hunger that could not be tamed, as once food is eaten, it would turn to hot ash in his mouth. This curse also included the fact that he was immortal, and once killed, would be resurrected in the garden, where this vicious cycle would continue. There were two ways to lift this curse. One was to feed Morkvarg his own flesh, which would kill him and not cause him to be resurrected, and the other was to retrieve the cursed wolf pendant, used to place the curse on Morkvarg and make him wear it, which would return him to his human form, where he could be freed or killed for good. Ultimately, the choice is up to Geralt, and if freed, Morkvarg will continue to rape and pillage as he once did, or will obviously be killed. Like all main islands within Skellige, the first Lord of Hindarsfjall was a direct descendant from the well-known hero Heimdall. This first Lord and founder of Clan Heime was the man Otkell, who made his way to Hindarsfjall by boat to take possession of the land promised to him by his father. During this voyage, Otkell ran into a terrible storm which far exceeded his skill of navigation. Otkell had no other choice but to call out for his father's help, but the powerful thunder drowned out his pleas. After some time, Otkell began calling out to anyone, begging for help, to which Freyr came to his aid. Freyr descended and gave Otkell a set of pipes, which when played would aid him. Otkell blew the pipes, and slowly the storm began to break and the sea began to calm. This gave Otkell enough of a break to make his way to the shore of Hindarsfjall safely. Once Heimdall received news of this help Freyr had provided, he ordered Otkell to raise a temple in her honour. This is the temple currently on Hindarsfjall, and is one of the main reasons why so many Skelligers, namely members of Clan Heime, worship Freyr. This temple was not the only contribution to Hindarsfjall that Otkell made. As I mentioned before, Otkell is the founder of Clan Heime, which is the main clan that occupies Hindarsfjall. Clan Heime is also known as Clan Hindar, due to the holy grave located in their domain. Members of Clan Heime are all very religious due to their origins and a large presence of the religion of Freyr on Hindarsfjall. Clan Heime doesn't really have any close rivals, but there is some history of disputes between them and Clan Drummond, as it's common knowledge that members of Clan Drummond often go on raids to Hindarsfjall, which, obviously pisses them off. Hindarsfjall also has strong ties to the ancient stories about Ragnarök. Ragnarök is said to be the final battle between the forces of good and evil. This battle is referring to the end of the world, and is said to take place when the spectral army arrives from Morhog on board a ship named the Naglfar. This shares quite an obvious similarity to when the Wild Hunt comes to Skellige, being that the names of the ships are the same, and that there is a battle between what some would see as good and evil. Where these two stories differ is that it is said that the Golden Rooster Canby is meant to call out and awaken the mythical hero Heimdall, who will answer the call to battle. These stories also include two significant places located near Hindarsfjall. These two significant sites represent the locations where they are meant to appear when Ragnarök comes. So yeah, those were some of the stories from Hindarsfjall along with a little bit of history of the island. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more. Thanks.